Good morning, good morning. I just have this weird pop-up. I'm going to show you how to use this Galvanic Spa. This is like one of my favorite things. You'll have gels that came with it. Use the clear one first. Actually, the very best thing that you could do first is to do an exfoliation step to take off the dead skin cells. So whether you have um, like a scrub or like a mud mask, when you take off this layer of dead skin cells, then these ingredients can go even deeper into the skin. So it's just like you hold on to that and you just twist it. So twist off tab. I'm just going to wet the back of my fingers and I'm going to spray with NAPCA Moisture Mist, which has moisture magnets that just pull the water molecules toward your skin. And you can have any head that you like. You can use this for the face, which is very nice. I have this one on today just because it's an old preference. And then press the button once, it will turn on, and you want to go to 1, 2, 3, 4 if you want a 5-minute treatment, or you can go to 1 for I think it's a 2 or 3-minute treatment, but 1 for step 1. And I would just put this gel, and then did you hear it? It beeped once. So it will beep 1, 2, or 3 times to tell you that it's evaluated the moisture in your skin, and it's going to determine how much current will go through the machine. So the machine is self-adjusting, and I always say if you would put it on your neck, if you would put it on your face, then put it on your neck. So I'm just putting the gel all over, and then we'll get started. So going a little bit fast just to distribute the gel. So I like to start at the bottom, going up and down. So if I had imaginary sideburns and I carried them down to my collarbone, that's the line I like to do. In traditional Chinese medicine, this is a lymphatic drainage tunnel. And when you can open up those gates, then the rest of the treatment just takes so much puffiness out of our faces, and it helps for that recontouring. So I'm going to have the head in as much contact as possible. I'm not using any pressure because it's the current that's doing the work. And I'm lifting up and out, and I'm not lifting off my face at any point. I am going over my brow bone, and you can come under your brow bone and kind of lift up. Like I'm not using my forehead muscles, I'm actually using my hand to lift up. And then from the forehead, going up into the hairline. So what this does, there, it kind of took a long time, so I'll do the second half of my face. Reset it. So if you want a 5-minute treatment on each side so that you can go a little slower, get a little bit more microcurrent time, you can set it to number 4, which is the equivalent to number 1. And then for the second gel, use number 3 instead of number 2. And this is about the speed I would use. I try to go 10 seconds around the top of my eye. So like 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010. And you can also use the beeps because the beeps are 10 seconds apart. And I'm bringing things toward my tear duct. because that's where the drainage is. I'm also going over my nostril to do a deep cleaning of the pores. So with galvanic treatment, you can't do it incorrectly, but you can do it in a way that will get better results. So moving upward and outward, long strokes rather than circles. If there's an area you want to focus on, you can just kind of lay it on there a little bit longer, or repeat going over. Like if you wanted to get more definition and lift around your jawline, or just go over the jawline a little bit more. And after this treatment, because the pores are cleaned, any product that you have with active ingredient is going to be absorbed 70% more. That's incredible. So if you have a favorite eye cream or whatever it is that you like to use, a serum, that's when I like to really get it to soak in. So now that I had 2 beeps, it tells me that it's finished and the light shuts off. And I just use face cloth and I towel this off. You want to take all that gel off before you do step 2, because it's using a different current and a completely different gel. And then I'm going to remove that gel completely, and then do the same with step 2. And you'll have this really nice freshening up. So I hope you enjoy that treatment. I like to do mine twice a week. I kind of set aside Wednesdays and Saturdays, and then it doesn't matter if it's morning or night, it just matters that it gets done. And with the consistency, the results build on themselves. So you get even more of a change cumulatively, kind of like fitness. So you don't see, well, you do see a difference after your first treatment, but you'll see even more of a difference after your first month or your first year. Okay,